Pentaculum is a time for artists to come together at a craft school environment where they don't need a workshop. It's really a place to work amongst others. Back in 2012, I felt lonely in the artist community, but I knew that I was not alone, and it made me wonder if other people had very similar feelings. Whether in academia, whether a director or a studio artist, sometimes we can be in an artist community but not be having the conversations with others that we should be. So the Pentaculum was designed to celebrate Arrowmont's 5 studios, metals being one of the main components. It has grown now into its, I believe, 6th, 7th year, and now we've got Aaron Galligan coordinating.
I tell people that Pentaculum is a choose your own adventure week. There's not one right way to do it. There's no pressure with Pentaculum. It's more just figuring out what you want to get out of it and going for it. So that's why I use the words retreat and residency both, because for some, they're going to use it more as a residency. So, maybe you're going to use that time to really crank out some work, or you're going to spend the time thinking about new projects or new ideas or concepts, or maybe collaborating with other people within the studio or within other studios. And for some other people, they need more of a retreat right now. So this allows you to spend a week in an artist community and have fun and play, try out some things in the studio without any pressure of sales or gallery show. And the great part about Pentaculum is you're surrounded by all these other artists. So it's really a time to meet and connect with other people, build community, make connections that can open up new opportunities in the future, make friends that you can go explore the tourist town of Gatlinburg with, or sit by a quiet fire and drink a glass of wine, go hiking in the Smoky Mountains. Here's what some of our 2020 participants had to say about this past week.
It's been really amazing to be a participant at Pentaculum this week. I didn't really know what to expect going in, and I was just excited to have studio time and kind of a chunk of time to get away from everything, which definitely has happened and has been wonderful. But I think maybe my favorite aspect has been being around so many different artists of all different disciplines, and the conversations I've had with people have been really helpful, from another enamelist kind of saying, oh, have you ever tried this thing that maybe it would have taken me months or years to find on my own, to just hearing about different people's practices and how they structure their time and how they structure their lives. It's been really wonderful.
First time in craft school, first kind of residency or experience like this. Yeah, it was amazing. I loved getting to interact with people from all different disciplines, and being in the jewelry studio or metal studio with people who have completely different backgrounds and different regular practices, and seeing what everybody was working on, and seeing the different levels of technicality, and yeah, it was just super inspiring to be surrounded by creativity.
It's about a time to celebrate your craft, to take time away from the everyday, and really get lost amongst other like-minded individuals, to work hard, to play hard, but most importantly, a return to self.
This week has been awesome. It's been so great. I think that Pentaculum is really special because it's a really unique residency that brings together such a large group of artists with varying practices, and we all coming together in the same space, and it's just like a full-on week to explore. And I think that it's a really different residency, because other residency experiences are usually kind of like a solitary experience, or maybe you might be there with a few other artists, and this one's you're in a big group and you get to see all these amazing different techniques that folks are working with and ideas that they're working with, and it's such an amazing energy to the week.
I think that the most exciting part of being at Arrowmont was being able to meet a lot of new people that I otherwise wouldn't have been able to meet, and to kind of reinvigorate my practice after having had a really busy year. I guess it really kind of changed or help me to feel like I'm able to continue making some of the work I wanted to make.
Part of the beauty of Pentaculum is that it brings together makers from all different places, approaches, stages in their career, people who are self-taught, university taught, studio artists creating one-of-a-kind work, production artists who have a full-time business, university professors, folks who are right out of undergrad, maybe they've been out for a year or two. And it's an opportunity for everybody to spend that time working alongside each other, creating, learning, having fun, and just building that community that we often don't get to have when we work alone in our studios.
Make-cation. Karaoke, airbrush t-shirts, full taffy tastings, and downright shenanigans. Come to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Like I said, you work hard, play hard, and you get to meet a lot of amazing individuals all across the country and some across the world.
So I hope you'll come out to Pentaculum. It's a really unique and special opportunity.